What is up, guys? The LA Gamer here, and today I am bringing you guys episode 11 of my MLB 17 The Show Road to the Show series. Now, my recording software has consistently been bugging out, but it looks like, actually none of this stuff, I played a lot of games, so luckily none of them saved, so we're at the same point we were, but what I wanted to do is, actually we need to sim through this day, because we need to have this talk with the manager again. He's talking about how I'm a great fielder. If you guys recall in last episode, I got moved back to shortstop, so we're going to just skip through that talk pretty quick. I want to sim this series. I'm trying to get through AA pretty quick with the hopes of being called up fairly soon. Let's see how we did in those 5 games real quick. Game log, triple, no goodness. Was this, okay, no, this was a sim. My guy had 2 home runs. But he struck out 4 times that game. Oh, wow. A 4 strikeout game is not that impressive. But, I mean, 2 home runs. That never hurt anybody. I had an error that game, too. Damn it. I've been trying to avoid that error, too. Look, before that, if you look at the errors in the bottom left corner, I'd had an error since then. Which I think was also a sim series. So, if we look before that, I've had an error since this game. So it's been a while, disregarding all that stupid stuff. So I'm going to save these training points because, like I said, I was playing this game and it actually didn't save for some reason. But a lot of my stats are going to start to decline. You know, let's just upgrade these stats right now. These stats start to decline because I haven't been upgrading them. So let's put points in those stats. And now we'll put the rest, when we have enough, into one of our contacts or something like that. So we'll be playing in this series. We're going to start off here as a pinch hitter, it appears. So, another 5-game series. I think, if I recall, most of my road to the shows, I usually get called up around the All-Star break. Usually after the All-Star game, a few games after the All-Star game, I get called up. The All-Star game is about the 3rd week of the next month. So, if we are on the right pace, we can predict that I will be called up in the next 4 episodes or so, 4 or 5 episodes. This obviously is an imperfect science, so I could definitely be wrong. You know, to take a step out, we're going to activate fly ball hitter, chance to get at least a sac fly. So it's an imperfect science, but that might be an accurate estimation on when I'll be called up. And fly ball hitter gives me nothing but a pop up, a pitch right down the middle, and that's what I do with it. That's awesome. I love it when the game does that to me. It's so stupid to me when that happens, when they give you a pitch right down the middle and your guy just whiffs it. It doesn't happen that often. But let's move on. Next game against the Jacksonville Generals. They're actually pretty good. Let's see, they have 28 and 23 record. That's pretty good. We're 39 and 12, which obviously not a lot of teams can compete with that. Last 5 games, 3 for 17. So our guy's been slumping. So let's try to break out of that slump this episode. There we go. Nice single into the into left field. I wasn't processing for some reason. Forgot what a left fielder was. That was a nice swing. Got on top of it a little bit, but it made its way out of the infield. Manager says steal base. Well, manager, I like that idea. Oh, I'm gonna beat that out by a mile. A really slow windup from that pitcher, so that's an easy stolen base. Let's see. I might go for it again. There's 2 outs, so I got nothing to lose. Yep. Right fielder's going to catch that ball. No runs this inning. That's alright. You win some, you lose some. On the defensive end, glad to be back here at shortstop. This is so much nicer to me. Nice easy backhand, make a nice throw over to first, and finally having some throw power actually makes a difference. We're finally at a position where we actually have to throw the ball more than like 12 feet just to get an out. That's why second base is not fun. You don't have to make that impressive of a play just to be a decent second baseman. No, okay, it happened again. This happened a few episodes ago too, and it was so stupid. Where Showtime tells you to dive for the ball, and when does this happen? When does this happen where somebody hits a ground ball to you and you dive 7 seconds before it gets to you? Oh, that's frustrating. And they actually will end up scoring a run that inning too. That's so stupid. This game, this game is so broken. Another nice backhand. I'm not making great plays, but at least I'm recovering. Like, that probably wasn't the best idea to backhand that ball that way. I probably should have got my feet in front of it. But still, decent play, nonetheless. Back here on the offensive end. Hoping to get another fastball down the middle like that one. Maybe this guy won't be so lucky if he throws me another pitch right there. I called it. I called everything that would happen. This ball, still waiting for it to land. That ball is gone. Our first home run of this episode. Hasn't been a whole lot of home runs recently, ever since we upgraded the difficulty. But that ball is going to be way out of the park. There we go. Plus 20 training points. Our coach is happy. Obviously, I'm happy. Only a 400-foot shot, but that's because, I mean, the ball was in the air for like 11 seconds. Get back up to bat again. Top of the fifth. I'm doubting we're going to get another fastball down the middle like that. Oh, but we're going up and inside, and we're going to knock this one back up the middle. That is another hit for the game. 3 for 3 on the day. That's a line drive back up the middle. Another easy hit. Another chance to steal a base. My guy's really been connecting on those pitches. I almost took that pitcher out. I'm feeling a stolen base right now. I don't know about you guys. I got to get that perk which allows me to steal bases. Like, there's a perk where it'll have the batter not swing the ball, or not swing at the ball, so you can steal a base. If I get a little bit faster, I'm gonna invest in that perk so I can get some stolen bases, especially once we get to the majors. I want to have one of those. If I can get like a 2020 season, I keep changing my goals once I make it to the show. But you know, a perfect season for me as a rookie, a perfect season, or like something I'll be really happy with, is 280. I already said 270. I think 270 and 15 home runs. I said that last episode, but if I can get, you know, even 15 home runs and 15 stolen bases would be pretty cool, and batting around 280 would be nice. It's kind of the, I think that's a pretty realistic benchmark for my player. I think it's definitely doable. Not swinging that fast. Well, this guy throws some heat, so it's good to be a little bit cautious. Ooh. Pretty nice swing on that one, though. Don't think I got enough power. Nope, the center fielder's going to get that ball. That's alright. Okay, moving on here. We're now down 5-2. This doesn't look like a good game for us. I had a good game. 3 for 4. I'm not upset, but as a team, we haven't played all that well. That's thrown over to first. Like I said, still trying to avoid making any errors. In terms of my guys been playing, I've not, like I said, made an error in so long. Unless you want to consider me diving at nothing earlier this episode as an error, which I guess is reasonable. Didn't have any control over that situation though. Oh, that was a rocket to first base. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm gonna turn off Showtime right now. I remember somebody told me to do it, and I didn't. There we go. Just change the throwing animation to button. That way we can actually get like an accurate judgment on how hard my guy is actually throwing. And okay, we're gonna pop out there. So it looks like it won't be till the next game that we actually see what my guy's fielding looks like when we're using button control. I just want to see if it's more interesting. Also, there should be more errors if I change it to button control, because doing Showtime, there's not going to be that many errors because it's not that hard just to aim at a thing and then press R2. But with buttons, actually, it's pretty reasonable to have a few errors because you have no control of how your guy is going to. In terms of accuracy, you have no idea how hard he's going to throw the ball or where he's going to throw the ball. So now we're batting 352, 21 home runs, 59 RBI. Let's realize I have 21 home runs and like, what, like 60 games? So I'm hitting a home run like every 3 games. It's so crazy. Oh, that one's gonna die out. Yep. Not a bad swing though. I mean, I really don't mind getting out. It's not gonna be. Oh, that was solid contact. Never mind. I don't mind getting out as long as you drive the ball a little bit. The only times I don't like getting out is when you hit like a blooper or if you strike out, really. What's my guy doing? What the hell? Why is this game so messed up? Why was my guy just standing on second and didn't even make an effort to move back? Oh, this game is so stupid sometimes. There we go. Those are the at-bats where I don't like getting out. Because that was just, I completely whiffed on that pitch. Those are the at-bats that are annoying. Okay, finally, back to the defensive end here. I just want to be able to throw a ball now that I'm not using Showtime anymore. I want to be able to see how this works. Oh my goodness, just let me throw a ball. Why did they even involve me into that play? It wasn't even close to me. The ball's like 7 feet over my head. If my guy managed to jump and catch that, I would probably be Superman. Like, I don't see what the purpose of me in that was, but anyways, top of the 6th. Let's activate ball and play. Just to increase our chance of getting a hit. Been a rough game. I think we're 0 for 2 right now. Let's try to get a hit. Ooh. Did not mean to check swing. And he's gonna give me once again on that changeup. That sucks. Moving on. Runner on first. Okay, balance up. Runner on first. Try to flip a double play. Oh! I really try to make that catch. Ever since I figured out R2 is how you dive, and Road to the Show for some reason. I'm going to be making more of those catches once I figure that out. How close was I to that catch? I want to check that out. Oh. Oh, that's kind of embarrassing. That wasn't even close. That probably looked really stupid. Still, let's try to flip that double play. Oh my goodness, why haven't I've gotten like 7 fielding opportunities and none of them I've had a chance to actually throw the ball. Now there's a runner on first. No outs. Please just let me throw the baseball. You know what? We're down by 4. If I get the ball. Oh my god. Kill yourself, game. This is so stupid. You know, I'm gonna just fire it over to first anyways. How hard can my guy throw? Okay, that's a good throw. Bad throw. I lost points for bad throw decision. That's stupid. Like they really had to punish me for that. And the third baseman's gonna take another throw of mine. Okay, this is actually funny that the game is trying this hard to keep me from throwing the ball. Oh man, top of the 9th. Let's activate fly ball hitter. Maybe we'll get a dinger. No point holding on to it now. Ooh, that's a nice slider. Good timing, just whiffed it. And that was not a pitch I should have swung at. Let's keep moving on here. Okay, not swinging at that one. Probably gonna lose this game. Whatever. You win some, you lose some. Like I said, I think we're kind of a guaranteed playoff team regardless. So I don't think it's a big deal if we lose a game here and there at this point. Our record definitely is way less crazy than it was though. We were like 20-1 and now we're 39-13. So ever since that point where we started, we haven't actually been all that great. Okay, keep moving on. I think this will be the last game of the series, right? Oh, we can actually scroll through game results to see if our Major League team is winning. Let's check that out. We need to start doing that. We're on the Braves. Did they play a game? It doesn't look like it. I might be missing it. I don't think they played. So I believe this is the last game of the series. I guess we'll soon find out. 3 for 10 on the series. No, then this is just game 4 probably. Yeah, this would be just game 4. Wait. No. Oh wait, never mind. I pinch hit that one game. I'm so lost. This. Okay, it's either. Who knows? You guys do. You guys have been paying more attention. I haven't. That was a good swing. That was a good swing. That ball is gone. Dead away center field. I actually thought that would have been a lot closer than it was. That ball is way out of here. That's a good way to start a game right there. Coach is happy with it. I'm happy with it. 22nd of the season. Our guys really turned into a power hitter. It's funny. A power hitting shortstop. My guy also has all the other intangibles. I don't see how I'm left down here in Double A. It doesn't make sense to me. Here we go. Yeah, I was just gonna step on the bag. Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, I only did that because I wanted to get more points, but it's whatever. I swear this guy is Socrates Burrito. I swear that guy was the pitcher from last game. I'm missing some. Oh no, they have 2 guys named Brito. One's a hitter and one's a pitcher. All right, never mind. We're good then. That was all confusing to me. I thought this guy was Babe Ruth in it. He was pitching and hitting. That's another thing I want to say. For those of you who don't, oh my god, that's a cannon. That's the first time I actually threw the ball. That's ridiculous. That is such a crazy arm. Okay, for those of you who don't know this, I'm sure a lot of you guys do, but if you didn't know this, do some, just research it a little bit. Babe Ruth was actually a pitcher and a hitter. In fact, he played on the Red Sox before he was ever on the Yankees, and he pitched on the Red Sox. I believe he actually never really hit on the Red Sox. I believe he was just moved to right field to start hitting once he actually made it to the Yankees. I don't think he ever actually hit on the Red Sox, unless of course, you know, there are situations that called for it, because obviously in baseball every once in a while you will hit even if you are a pitcher, if you're a National League. I believe my history is correct on that, on terms of when his hitting and pitching was, but I haven't freshened up on that. I haven't read about any of that in years. That's just what I remember reading when I was a kid. I just know basic things. Like, I knew he was a phenomenal pitcher too. That's the funnier thing is he wasn't even, I don't know why he was moved to a hitter, because if you looked at his pitching stats, I don't know why you would even consider moving him unless you saw him in batting practice and he really was just hitting the ball that well, which makes his story even more impressive. That just means he was that impressive as a hitter that they were like, even though your ERA is like 1.2, we're still gonna throw the ball harder. That wasn't a poor throw decision. It was just it was an awful throw power. He like flipped it over to second when the guy was almost there. Oh man, that's frustrating. Oh, shouldn't have swung at that. I got a little anxious. This guy's got an interesting line. Interesting. I should say it's a stretch. Hard to react to. Okay, here we go again. This is about the 4th episode in a row where we have to deal with multiple pickoff attempts to the same runner. It's always that guy too. He must be really good at stealing bases. And now a pitch out. Okay. This pitcher is hyper paranoid. Imagine how much that would suck if you had paranoia as a pitcher and there was a guy with like Billy Hamilton on first base. You would be so frustrated. Like, you would have such a mental breakdown. You would stress out so bad. That's an awful hypothetical. I think actually Zach Greinke had some form. No, I think it was just I think he had depression. I don't think he had paranoia. No, I could be wrong. I remember he had some treatment for that. Whatever. It's none of my business. Flip a double play here. There we go. 12 points on that one. What's the game at? What's the score? 1-0. So I've hit a home run, and that was in the first inning, and there really has not been anything offensively from either team since that point. So this is interesting. Let's see. And I'm going to continue not doing anything offensively. I'm going to pop that one out. I mean, I've just been hitting the center field all day. But then again, I enjoy hitting it to the outfield more than just grounding out every time. I find that a lot more entertaining, so I'm not really going to complain about that. Either way, we're now up 2-1. It looks like we both actually ended up lining up the bats a little bit more. No, what? Oh, that's okay. There we go. That one was my bad. Probably should be credited an error for that, but I won't be. I just happened to run the wrong direction for some reason. So moving on here in the top of the 9th. Okay, there we go. Another hit right there. That might be the last at bat of the episode. This is the last game of the series, so at least we're ending the series right, or ending this this episode right. See if I can steal a base here. One more and count. I'm gone. I was gonna hit the pitcher. I'm still going. There's nobody at third. I'm still going. Oh shit, that's a bad idea. Bad idea. Okay. Now we got first and third. 1 out. 1-0 count. Just don't ground to double play and I will score. Oh, he's actually stealing a base. Oh, he'll be out. A phenomenal play by that second baseman. To manage to, or maybe that was a shortstop, but to manage to control that ball, then place the tag, that was impressive. That was a pretty good swing. And 2 outs, so I might as well run home. So here we go. On to the bottom of the 9th. I actually will have a chance. Bases loaded. I have a chance to make the game-winning play right now. Oh no. It will actually be the second baseman who makes the game-winning play. I don't mind it though. Nice throwing over to first. We'll walk out of here with a win. A very close win. And no, there's still one more game in the... Oh, now I feel stupid for talking like that. It's the last game of the episode. Apparently, we have one more game after this against the Jackson Generals. We're 40-14. 40 wins already. That's just crazy. 5 for 15 on the series. 2 home runs. It's been a good series for me. I don't mind that. Batting .333 with 2 home runs in 1 series. That's awesome. And that batting average is going up after that. I bat 6 for 16 now on the series. That's pretty awesome. That's a .375 batting average. No complaints with that one. Nice swing. Alright. Now we're on first. I think I want to steal this base. I'm kind of feeling it. That's a hit and run. I'm on to third. I'm on to home. You want to throw to third? Well, I'm going home. Oh, I'm going to get thrown out. Oh, that was actually really close. I borderline was just trying to fuck around, and that almost worked out. Once I saw him actually throw to third, I wasn't fully fucking around. I thought that actually was going to work. Like, a part of me did. About 10% of me did, and for some reason that 10% was the part of me that decided to actually do that. A nice diving catch. We're throwing over to first, flip it on to first. We're throwing over to second and flip it on to first. And there's a double play right there. Let's try to not make the same base running error this episode, or in this at bat. Ooh. Got me on that slider. No, I'm not gonna activate a perk just yet. Got our pitcher on first. It's interesting. I love it when our pitcher gets a hit, but the 1 and 2 guys in our lineup can't. I mean, AA problems right there. And AA, the pitcher probably has the same hitting stats as most of the players. Nope, not swinging at that one. You know, actually, when I think about it, that might be somewhat true, because when you're in really early levels of baseball, I mean, when you think about it, in Little League and stuff like that, you usually pitch and hit. So I wonder, in college, do you pitch and hit? I don't know. I'm trying to consider that if when you get drafted, if you still have like both of those skills. I mean, if you look at a guy like Madison Bumgarner, apparently he maintained both those skills throughout all the years, because that dude can rake the ball, and he's a great pitcher, obviously. Oh, God, don't tell me I'm making another stupid base running decision. No, I'll stay at third. Okay. Part of me still really wanted to go home, but I probably should not make the same mistake twice in the same game, or else my my coach would probably kick my ass. I'm not down for that. Chance to take the lead here. Just gonna walk this batter. Base is loaded. 2 outs though, so we need a hit. And we got Hideki Nishi coming up to bat. I actually like Nishi. Not for any particular reason. I just like him. I don't know why. Full count. I guess I'm running, and he's gonna watch a strike 3. So whatever good feelings I had towards Nishi have been terminated. So now top of the 5th. Still down 2-1. Not much offense since then. Another good slider. This is the same pitcher. That slider's been getting me. That first pitch slider is just weird. The shortstop will throw it through his third baseman's head and throw me out at first base. Nothing like a baseball that can move through people. And wow, we have not gotten a hit since then. So top of the 8th, I need a big hit. So let's activate fly ball hitter. And you know what? Throw me a hanging curveball. Could we get... No. No. Good timing too. Why did the ball go so far left? That was such a hanger. I was talking shit too on my way down first base. I was totally roasting him for giving me that pitch down the middle. And there we go. He's gonna actually end up striking me out. That's so shitty. That's how subtle a difference between a home run and a strikeout could be. And that just sucks ass. I really wanted that ball too. Nice little dribbler. Just fire one over to first. I guess I don't really need showtime. Like, I have such good arm accuracy. A throwing error is probably very uncommon. For some reason, I feel like I'm about to jinx myself because I said that. Third baseman, get the... Oh, fuck you. I'm trying to get training points, third baseman. I have a chance of making the majors one day. You don't. I've seen you hit. I've seen you hit the ball. You're not making the major leagues anytime soon. You're staying in AA your whole life. Okay, return to clubhouse. Another pretty good game. 2 for 4. And we got not that many training points that game, but let's see. Hopefully we'll get to talk to the manager discussing a possible call-up. I wouldn't mind that. I'm getting a phone call, but this has nothing to do with being called up, or else I'd be in the manager's office. Troy, this is Ash Alexander of JLS Sports. We are believers in your potential and think we could do a lot to help you achieve your goals. Yeah, talk to my advisor. Your high school coach has been advising you, right? We actually spoke briefly just after you were drafted. Would it be okay with you if I gave him a call tomorrow? Yeah, I mean, what's wrong with that? We have a lot of resources, most importantly, relationships. With the front offices of every team, when you have a demand or a contract to negotiate, we will help you get what you want. I want that. Get me off this team. Can you talk to them about not having me in AA when I'm batting like 470? That would be a good idea. So that's the end of this episode. We're actually a higher overall than Dansby Swanson now. This is interesting. But we are the ones in AA. Whatever. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please click that like button below. Make sure to comment your opinion of the series and what I could do to make it more interesting in the comment section below. And lastly, subscribe if you haven't already to stay tuned to this series and other series I got going on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.